pals ready to stream tonight. Pop the corn, turn down the lights. Get in your favorite comfy clothes. Forget all of your daily woes. It's time for films with friends, where movie magic never ends. You're all invited to attend, so join Big Al and his friends. Animation, western or mystery, spy thriller or sword and sorcery, comedy, romance or horror frights, sci-fi, adventure or monster fights. They're all on Films with Friends, where movie magic never ends. You're all invited to attend, so join Big Al and his friends. Animation, western or mystery, spy thriller or sword and sorcery, comedy, romance or horror frights, sci-fi, adventure or monster fights. They're all on Films with Friends, where movie magic never ends. You're all invited to attend, so join Big Al and his friends.
He's been a fool, but then so have I.
We are all fools in love. You were the last man in the world I could ever marry.
Hello, Al pals. This is Big Al. Welcome to Big Al Presents Films with Friends, the film from 2005, the Jane Austen story that is so dear to my heart, Pride and Prejudice, starring Keira Knightley. The Friends, of course. I mean, who else but these lords and this lady to join me for this film tonight? First, Netter of Netter's Network, who has a lot of pride, I am sure. How are you doing, my dear? What you drinking?
I'm doing really well, and I'm sipping on my Signature Select, which I believe is Jewel Food brand, seltzer water, cherry flavored.
I've got to admit, I do have my Crystal Light iced tea and my Mountain Dew Zero in a backup. And of course, what better than Netter's own personal Fitzwilliam Darcy? From Last Call with Troy Pacelli, Mr. Troy Pacelli himself. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. You can just call me Fitz.
Right? Fitz. Always loved the name Fitzwilliam for some reason.
I do too. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. Good stuff. Yeah.
And I'm sorry. That's right. You haven't answered what you're drinking.
I'm not, because I'm broke. I got nothing.
I am so sorry. I shouldn't have mentioned this.
Netter will eventually notice what I just said and give me something to drink.
So basically that's Netter. Fetch me something to drink. In the fine
fridge is next to me.
Yes. Yeah. Because if I get up and go get it myself, I could have gotten that for you. I know.
And joining us is the deleted scenes man who is as gentle as any country squire. How are you doing, sir? And what you drinking tonight?
Well, actually, I'm broke too.
Wow,
I'm going to have to get up
everybody-
here in a minute and get something. Well, I have plenty to drink around here in the house. Water, tea, probably some coffee, even though I probably shouldn't. But
well, then both of you are broke. Then the sentence that opens up the book of Pride and Prejudice is certainly not going to apply to you, which is, it is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. So no fortune, no wife.
There you go.
But what they say, happy wife, happy life. That's
Exactly
that's
right.
the new thing. But let's see who has joined. Oh, first of all, of course, if you are coming here just to find the film, it's not here. It's on HBO Max, if you have that. And it's on a lot of other places if you want to, subscribe to it. But if you want to watch it here tonight with us as we are watching live, the Cosby link is at the top of the chat. Pin there for all to see. Also joining us, Geek Flag with Nate Knows 1973, saying like, share, subscribe, comment, and become a member. Well, you don't have to worry about becoming a member with me. I don't have members. Just be here. Just show up. Everybody. Just I'm just glad to have you here. There's my doppelganger, wishing everybody and hoping everybody enjoys the film tonight. Connie Cleary, the bird woman of YouTube. Welcome, my dear. Thank you for joining in. Netter of Netters Network, giving her hello, sweeties, to everyone. Sir Torrin Clegane, welcome, sir. Good evening, Ev, and then good evening, everyone. Had to try that again. That happens to everybody. Deleted Scenes, saluting us, as he is always apt to do. And JPRPH1, giving a howdy, folks. Howdy to you. Let's see. Geek Fight going, hey, Big Al, Lady Netters, Brother Troy, and YouTube Ronan, Deleted Scenes. What up, good people, and a very good chat. Yes. I hope that's said anything. I hope everybody is having a nice weekend so far. And Pride and Prejudice, I know a lot of us have seen a version, but how many of you have seen this version? And how many of you have not seen this version? Troy?
Yeah, I honestly don't remember if I've seen this one or not. Like I said, I know I've seen a number of them. Maybe once I get into it, I'll recall.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like it's very heavily memed and gift or gift, however you want to, whatever. There's always that debate, but you feel like you've seen a lot of it because it's so in the zeitgeist. Have you seen it, Deleted Scenes?
I have.
Oh, awesome. Well, any opinion you'd like to share, or I guess you wouldn't be joining us if you didn't like it. So I'm assuming that.
Now, I do like this version because I consider it the definitive version of what out of the versions that I have seen. I do know that there's a great deal of love for the version with Colin Firth and Jennifer Ely. Unfortunately, I have not seen that from beginning to end. So this is kind of what I have to go by.
I love that version too. I love this version. I actually drove 2 hours to a movie theater to see this film when it came out because it was not the kind of film that came down to my little county. So I had to go and seek it out. Always loved this story. It's I'm a romantic. As I said when we watched Emma, I love a good romance. And this it's like it's the prototype for the Hallmark films, and it's always been a favorite of mine. I love the miniseries from '95, which is the Colin Firth version. Love this one. There was, I believe, a version in the '70s. I think BBC did that was kind of, a little rougher around the edges and everything. but I love that one too. So I just really love this story and wanted to share it with everybody. Just because, we're about to enter the spooky season, wanted to do a film that but you can get used to these characters, because in 2 weeks there's going to be an extra little bit added to them by way of zombies. But tonight we're getting the regular romantic version. And like I said, if you're going to watch along with us, join us on Cosme. I am assuming you have Cosme ready to go, Troy?
I am ready to go. Yes,
it's a longer film, so let's go ahead and get started here. And 3, 2, 1, go. Starts off with a little bit of black before it goes into the fair. We go focus features.
Oh, I get it. Focus. Okay.
Yeah, the O is out of focus. So I see what they did there. Working title. Mm-hmm. Well, I haven't seen the working title yet, but I just happen to know. Working title. There we go. One thing I love, beautiful cinematography in this film.
Oh, yeah.
It's just the English countryside. And I will say that, about this version, it's a little earthier than the Colin Firth version. Like the Colin Firth version is very clean.
Yeah.
And in this one, you actually see a pig in the house. I mean, it's beautiful score by Dario Marianelli. Or Marianelli. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Keira, I mean, I've always crushed on Keira Knightley.
Yeah.
There was an AI generated little short of Luke Skywalker meeting Padme's sister, and they used Keira Knightley as the sister.
Makes sense.
Yeah, well, yeah, because she looked like, and she played one of the
doubles.
One of the doubles, the handmaidens. A lot of people forget that. Rosamund Pike.
I think this is the first time I remembered seeing Rosamund Pike in a movie.
Me too, actually.
Yeah.
She's a great actress, man. Well, she was in that who's its faces movie? Affleck.
Oh, Gone Girl?
Gone Girl, that's it. Yeah, couldn't think of it. They're a happy couple, but because they're so used to each other.
Jenna Malone.
Also, Carey Mulligan, a very young Carey Mulligan. By the time he got down to Kitty, he was like, "Can't I have a son?"
Yeah, right.
Sir Torn says first time he saw Rosamund Pike was in Die Another Day.
Presuming he chooses one of those girls.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when you're a country gentleman, you have your daughters, and they're out in society. That's one of the reasons to have them out there is to try to get them a husband.
Mm-hmm.
Also, because I got to get these crazy women out of my house.
Exactly.
Well,
you know he is like really wanting some quiet.
Yeah, he does.
Sir Torn's like, my mother has a coworker who's expecting her fifth girl. She's wondering about why she hadn't had a son yet. My mom told her wait 10 years. I mean, it worked for my grandparents. Mm-hmm. Dun, dun. Matthew Macfadyen. This Deadpool sequel is weird. For those who saw Deadpool, know what I'm talking about. Or Deadpool and Wolverine, I should say. I love that instant electricity he felt. It's like, whoa.
So those are like the richest people in the area?
Yeah, this is pretty much society.
Yeah, these are the country folk. They're all lords and ladies, and but they are lower echelon. These guys are the like super rich, or at least comparatively.
Well, Nate, it worked.
Yeah, it absolutely did. In fact, I'm going to be, I'm working on a video about the whole Clark Kent Superman thing, and the Keira Knightley, Natalie Portman thing plays a big part in that.
That Kelly Riley?
He does look miserable.
Yes.
Like, I don't want to be here.
As Caroline Bingley? Yeah, it's Kelly Riley.
Okay.
Hard to miss that red hair.
Meanwhile, not Eddie Redmayne.
Simon Woods. Who I believe at the time was dating or had dated Rosamund Pike.
Oh.
It might have been that they were former, and it was kind of weird to be dating. I think that's the story. The youngins.
That's a fun thing about not watching a
think it's
movie in a number of years and spotting people that are in it that you didn't recognize before.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting. She calls her husband Mr. Bennett instead of like whatever his first name is. That would be like me calling Troy Mr. Picelli.
Yeah, it was a thing. Just I think there's God, I'm trying to because there's a proper usage like the Mr. and the Ms. and the Mrs. Like when you're out in public, you kind of do the Mr. Mrs. thing. Behind closed doors is another thing. Ooh.
Wow.
And of course, seeing his reaction earlier, we know that he's just lying to himself. It's basically.
These dances always have a lot of jumping around.
Yep. Geek Flag says, "Damn, dude, tell us how you really feel." I mean, like I said, the title of this was perfectly picked: Pride and Prejudice. They both have a lot of pride, and there's a lot of prejudice for both of them as well. She is pimping out her daughters as best she can. So he looked like a straight up serial killer standing back there.
I agree with Sir Torin. Is that one of the Weasleys?
He does have that. He does have a
does.
Weasley look. Yeah. Ooh. Nice little touche there.
Yep.
Smitten kitten. Of course, they just recently had the 20th anniversary of this film, and I saw an interview with these two talking a little bit about the movie. It was kind of cool.
Huh.
We were all there, dear.
In that
In
weather.
this weather,
Yeah.
Yeah, she knew very well what she was up to by only letting her go on horseback. We were talking about the definitive versions. Version of the story. I think Donald Sutherland as Mr. Bennett was perfect. Not the French style. Darn frogs.
Well,
She has such pretty hair.
yeah.
line.
That didn't answer her question, but okay.
They know what he means.
I love this. Just bring the hog right on in. That is a big pig. Oh no, the soldiers!
Why, it's lobsters.
But you know what they say about the redcoats? Don't fire till you see the whites of their eyes.
Yeah.
Miss.
That's incredibly naive, girl. They are military. They are not stopping for anything.
You say if they weren't marching, it's one thing, but they were in a march. They're not going to stop. I do like the actor they got to play Bingley. He is delightfully goofy.
Yes, he is.
She actually needs her to walk around the room with her.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Yep. Little kitty scratching her.
Yep. Not terribly attractive to my way of thinking.
Nah, it's too snooty.
Yep.
And he knows it too.
Yes.
That's the cool thing about Darcy. He's already got his eyes are set.
Yeah.
I like the introduction. Miss Bennet, and Miss Bennet.
Okay, they're all wearing colorful clothes except for the one on the end. Looks like she's going to a funeral.
She's the gothess sister.
Yeah, that's Mary. Mary's the studious, more into like reading and philosophy. You know, she's not a silly little girl like the others are. The girl playing Mary Bennett's got a great name, Tallulah Riley.
Oh, snap.
Yep. St.
Oh.
Trinians. Inception.
Yeah.
Westworld.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's
not blonde here. That's why I didn't recognize her.
Yeah, she's just pretty easy on the eyes, actually.
All right. Gentlemen, the Bennett sisters. Pick one. All answers are correct.
Yeah.
Oh, held on to that a little long, huh?
I love the shot of his hand. Kind of like, he could still feel it. And see, she comes in and goes right to practicing the piano.
May turn back into Tom Hardy at random. Jesus.
He always plays these kind of characters.
Yes, he does.
Such an exemplary vegetable. I think about that every time I eat. What an exemplary vegetable.
I love potatoes. In fact, I just made a new recipe tonight. You take 3 good-sized potatoes, boil them, and then you mash them. Add 3 tablespoons of butter, a cup and a quarter of flour. Mix it all together so it becomes like a dough. Cut it into 4ths. I did it into 6 because I wanted them smaller. And then each round, you're going to flatten it out, put cheese in the center, and pull in the 2 sides, or I'm sorry, all the 4 sides. So it becomes like a patty with the cheese inside. Then you fry it in oil, and it's really yummy.
Sounds like a kind of a potato cake gnocchi pierogi thing.
Yeah. I actually got the recipe off of X, of all things.
Sounds good. Sounds like something I'd like.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, butter, potato, cheese. You really can't go wrong with those 3. Throw some bacon in there. I bet that'd be good too.
Ooh, not a bad idea.
Real Way Nation Gaming Clips. Welcome, sir. No, I'm late. Just saw Superman at 8:10 for me. First half is slow, but the second half is action packed overall. I enjoyed once it got to the second half.
There you go.
They're just like trying not to giggle.
Yeah, because he's so ridiculous.
Yes, but Lizzie doesn't want to marry him.
Oh, God, no. The thing is, he would probably actually make a very good match with Mary. but it's never really approached. See, it's like the first line of the book that I read at the beginning. He is now a man. He's got his fortune. He's got his lot in life, and now he's looking for a wife.
Enter not Orlando Bloom.
Dime store Orlando Bloom. Rupert Friend, who dated Keira for a while. They were together for 5 years, something like that. But you'd love to go through that store with all that period.
No doubt.
Period stuff in there. Dun, dun, dun.
Apparently, he knows Mr. Darcy, and Darcy does not like him.
Oh, definitely. There's a history there.
It's his brother.
No. As close as when they were young, but something happened. Kifa said that dude looks like he's got a stick up his ass 24/7. Liar. I don't know. Being in the military is not a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't go off to war or something.
I get how she blows on the feather, and then they show the flames poofing up.
Yeah. I love the cinematography in this film. He thinks so highly of himself. I love the however she's got that stuff in her hair.
Yeah, at first I thought they might have been like pearl pins. Basically, bobby pins with little pearls on the end.
I love the little Darcy thing. He comes in, follows her, and it's like, oh no, I better go this way. Yeah, I love them whatever they are. I mean, they really work for her.
Or maybe he hasn't arrived yet.
Well, you would think that with the other officers there that they would have come as a group. And Nate, you talking about a guy with a stick up his butt?
Yeah,
That's a guy with a stick up his butt.
I would find him rather intolerable.
Yep.
in the modern era, he might be described as on the spectrum.
And he keeps like glaring at her.
Yeah,
yeah. He's got the creepy vibe total. Ugh.
Just go like, okay.
And now our rendition of Pink's Let's Get This Party Started.
And I love this little switch out. Just the two of them.
Yeah, that's some good cinematography. You know, it says a lot without a single word.
It's the quote, "Only have eyes for you" kind of thing, you know.
Right. Great transition too.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not alone.
And now for the band's next song will be Blur's song number 2.
The 2020 remix.
Dun, 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 dun. Sorry. This Yellowstone episode is weird.
I can't quite get a beat on the sister. It's like she seems to like Elizabeth.
No, she's
I don't know.
She's very thinks very highly of herself. She thinks she's above them. She's only personable as much as she thinks she needs to be.
Mama's getting blitzed.
Yeah.
I mean, if you had that many daughters, wouldn't you be getting blitzed on a regular basis?
Especially you got those two.
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Was it 5 daughters?
Yep.
Yeah.
The one woman with the beads going across, or the pearls going across her head. I like that headpiece. She just kind of went off screen to the right. Oh, there she is again.
She bounced back in.
Someone's going to produce a piglet and make her chase it.
Yeah, it's that's her attitude about it. These are like they're barbarian, they're country people.
Yeah, and she's from the city, is she?
Yeah, she's like, she is the trying to think of a modern equivalent. Like she's from the Kennedy compound, and they're all like Kentucky, whatever, or West Virginians or something, however you want to say it. bumpkins. And I can say that because I'm a bumpkin myself.
Mama's blitzed.
See, he's into Jane, totally. But he's got too many people whispering in his ears. Up the protein, that's what you need.
She's got a hangover.
Biscuits. I'm sorry, did anyone order a clergyman?
No, please,
No,
Mom,
no.
Yeah, stealthy, Colin, stealthy.
So she knows what's happening. So does he.
All I asked was to read my newspaper in peace.
She's
Right?
Like, stay, don't leave me alone with him. She can refuse him, of course.
Yeah, of course.
But
She
since
does.
he's
I mean,
due to- Yeah, he's due to inherit everything, but she's not interested.
And see, that's the big thing with the mother. Is that if he marries one of the daughters, they're fine. They won't be kicked out if something happens to the father. Man, look at that ham.
Yeah.
Trust me, dude, you're dodging a bullet. You can't handle this filly.
What?
Now look at Mary.
Hello.
See, she
She-
feels bad
Likes
for him.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they would be perfectly matched. Well, I like how she picks up speed.
Huh? Jeez. Okay. I'm
Love that pond.
line.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Great line.
Zing.
He loves his daughter. I mean, he
Yeah.
does not want to see his daughter in such a terrible situation.
Right.
If he could help it. He would never insist that she marry someone like that.
Rosamund Pike is not my girlfriend in this scene.
Oh, they're leaving the estate for some reason.
Yeah, he doesn't really want to go. They've kind of convinced him to go.
They had an awful lot of white sheets back then.
Well,
Keeping the dust off of everything.
That doesn't really work.
not to mention, you always needed muslin when you had any sewing to do.
I love muslin. It's so comfy. Especially after you wash it a few times.
Mm-hmm.
See, the one thing about Jane is that she's sensible, but she doesn't have the the bravery, I think. Maybe, I don't know if that's the right word or not, that Elizabeth does.
What about him?
I almost chose that as my avatar for being on the swing.
Yeah.
What?
He bounced back quick.
Yep.
She's the youngest sister, right?
No.
No, she's a friend.
Oh.
She's practically dead. Let her get married.
Back then, that was a thing to be that far along with no prospects and no money. She may be a gentleman's daughter, but the gentleman doesn't have a lot of money. So he really doesn't have much that he can offer anybody to take his daughter off his hands, basically. I like how they shoot this scene. She's been spinning for a long time.
Turning through the years.
Do a lot of traveling back then, it seems. So Geek Fight's like, Troy, where is a historical grammar mistake in this movie? Maybe first to the instrument as a piano, but this takes place in the 1700s. Back then, they would have called it a pianoforte.
The problem is that the etymology of that, it can get kind of blurry. When do they start saying piano? It's very much human nature to begin shortening words rather quickly.
But isn't there a difference between piano and pianoforte?
Yes, it has to do with when the true piano became in regular use.
Meanwhile, at Downton Abbey.
Yeah. Yeah, this Downton Abbey prequel did strike me as a bit odd.
The piano goes back to before the 1700s. About 1700 is when it was.
Well, there you go then.
The early pianoforte. See, I don't know what the difference is.
Evening. Oh, look who's here.
I love Dame Judi Dench.
Yep.
Okay, who stepped on the cat? Oh. Right. Okay. So, seating arrangement should just go over here. Mhm. Right. We'll sit down. We'll discuss how Shakespeare in Love got the Oscar over Saving Private Ryan. Okay.
Hey, you can go back and really get into some good discussions about which movies should have won as opposed to.
Ah, there we go. Ah, homeschooling.
Poor girl can't get a spoon
Yeah.
in her mouth at all.
She finally gets some soup.
Yeah. She was getting to the point where I got to say something to shock her into silence so I can eat.
Okay, that in the mini series, there is a little more to that kind of scene where she goes, "I'm not yet 1 in 20."
Yeah.
Because she calls her on this, like, really? It's like, you're not that old to be being upset about it being asked your age.
Yeah.
But I'm not the sister that plays the
Okay.
piano. I go, this is very weird. This is not the deception sequel I was counting on.
Curtis, hey, Curtis Selby said Connie Clear has one of her birds there. I see.
Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made you my friend. Sorry.
Yeah, that's how you get to know people. You ask the lady to dance. Aside from her nose, she's got a rather flat face.
The feather quill.
Mitchell.
Collins is a bootlicker for life. I guess he comes there, he bursts in, he just talks there, and he asks, and he goes,
I had a plan there, but
well, you were talking
I was just kidding.
Dreidel.
You were talking about a dreidel to get kind of close.
This is an Inception sequel. I knew it. Oh, I can't believe I actually said intercourse. Oh, all right. It was me. Sorry. I've been in love with Darcy for years.
Well, she's really got her hackles up. It's Troy's avatar.
Yep. But I hate you.
Yeah. Here we go. It's all coming out now.
Well, he's not wrong.
Yeah. And if you know, she thinks it's all about money and status.
Yeah.
You know, they may have been arguing, but that was a hot scene.
I know, right?
That's what you call chemistry.
Well, it also depicts the conflict within that they
Right.
both have between their attraction for each other and a certain rationale that they've concocted in their minds.
Right.
And now she's just been told your mother, your father, and your sisters all act inappropriately.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And he's not wrong.
Right.
He is not wrong about it. And he only said on occasion your father. And I think there was one specific incident. I don't think that they did they cover it in the film? No, I know it's in the thing where he steps in and stops Mary from playing the piano and singing.
Yeah, he did that at the ball.
Yeah, but in the miniseries, it comes off way like it's a cringe moment a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of a cringe moment there too, because he closes the piano and says, "You've played enough. Give other ladies a chance."
Yeah.
And she started to cry and ran off.
Nice little lighting effect there to turn it to night. Geek Flag, they went full telenovela.
Yeah.
Curtis says, so when did the zombies come in?
In 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yes.
It is actually quite amazing how well it fits. And it does help that we're watching this now, because I'm watching it going, yeah, there is a logical,
I hear you hear the full story. Not him on the horse, by the way. He doesn't know how to ride a horse very well. He was barely able to stay on the horse in the earlier scene, they said.
So in other words, he's a jerk.
Wow.
Yep, he was given all he was owed, and then he came back and tried to seduce his sister. I hardly know.
What's that behind your back? Southampton.
Yes.
Yeah, at this point in his life, yeah, I think so. Dragonfly.
I like dragonflies, not dead ones.
Oh, the first female MP from Flydell North.
I love this shot.
The hills are alive.
Yeah, if she falls off that, that's going to be very bad.
Wait, when did Outlander start? Yeah.
I hope they got a harness on her so she can't actually get blown off from the wind.
That particular shot, she wasn't even there. She was.
No.
Okay, who are the older couple to her?
Her uncle and aunt. I think the woman is the sister to her mother. I think. Or is it he's the brother to her mother? They're through the mother, I know that. We're off to see Mr. Darcy's house. Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
I love her reaction.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he's got Elon Musk money.
This is if Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos got married.
Yeah.
And adopted Bill Gates.
Curtis is. Wait, when did Outlander start?
Yeah.
I love that particular style of sculpture where it can be draped in a material or look like it's draped in a material.
Yeah. And I'm not quite sure where they got these or if they created it just for the. I know that's from a famous piece. The Achilles. Ooh, Tushy.
I was say, isn't that a bust of Darcy?
Yep.
Yep.
Nowadays they just 3D print them.
So where'd they all go?
I like the idea that maybe we're not even 100% certain how much time passed.
Yeah.
That they got so far away.
And I like the fact that people were able to do this, go into someone's great house just to see it.
Right. Well, it was this idea that it really did belong to the kingdom, right?
Yeah.
You didn't get just rounded up and sent to prison for an insurrection when you entered a public space.
And that should be his sister because
That is
he had
excellent playing.
remarked, about her playing.
I've got a brand new pair of road skates. You got a brand new key. Tusk.
Fromage!
Of course, Georgiana's played by Tamsin Merchant, who was the original Daenerys Targaryen in the original pilot that was never seen. No, I'm not. Well,
Curtis Selby. And she ran so far away.
I don't think this episode of Matlock is going to get cleared up tonight.
Of course, he got there faster because he probably rode a horse.
Well, since he insists on walking. Yes, because I seem to be really into you, because how the hell did I miss Tamsin Merchant? Oh, boy. Okay.
Curtis Selby, so Mr. Darcy has a pretty mouth.
Pretty mouth. We saw the pig earlier.
Oh, you mean the pig with the huge cojones?
Yeah.
We've gone to two.
She was in Carnival Road. Have you guys watched that?
Don't think so.
It's pretty cool. It's Orlando Bloom, Cara Delevingne, Tamsin Merchant's in it.
I missed it.
I think it's Amazon Prime.
Mother, you must force her.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Down, up.
It's like go to the room, sobs, leaves the room. Shouldn't the aunt go and find out what's wrong?
No, we need the joke to happen.
Roll, Raggy.
Yeah, right?
See, she knows. Yeah, she knows what it means. He knows what it means for them if it continues.
So I guess dinner's postponed.
Yeah, that's a way of putting it.
This is the moment Darcy becomes Batman.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the detective. Yep, they're all damaged goods now.
It's amazing how they recognize handwriting.
Mm-hmm. Keep in mind that people did a great deal of correspondence by handwritten letter back then.
Yep, she's better.
Well, there is a point there, yes.
Yeah. She's all full of herself now. She's a married woman. You know her father wants to punch that man so bad.
Yeah. I mean, she needs to be strung up too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ding.
He paid his commission, meaning he paid him off.
Yeah, he basically arranged it so that he was able to have a decent life, but he had to take her
Right.
and as a wife. In order, he basically arranged it to save the
To
family's
save her
reputation,
reputation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so that he could be with her. Because if Lydia had been cast aside, society
The whole family would have,
the whole family would have had a black mark, and there's no way that Darcy would.
He wouldn't have been able to.
Yeah, because then he would have been. What's the word I'm looking for? Cast out.
He would have been a pariah in society.
Shunned. Pariah. Now watch this. Yank.
Yeah.
That tells you she's not gonna have a happy marriage.
Oh, and hello to Suzanne. I just saw you in the Cosme chat. Good to see you.
Oh, welcome.
Say. Meanwhile,
Right.
Back at the ranch.
Many a day. I kind of like that little snack on my belly as I take a nap.
Yeah.
one down.
I love this scene.
All right. Jeez.
Blush.
She was sitting. Jeez.
Oh, jeez.
I know. I love that.
The most beautiful firing squad ever. It's near France, I think.
After you killed all your birds, come kill ours.
Awkward.
just got here.
I was just going to say, it's not entirely clear why you arrived in the first place.
Just 3? I want 5.
Well, it depends. What's for dessert?
Oh, we thoroughly bollocks this, didn't we? Well,
Yeah.
pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much we did, yeah. Would you just grab him by the lapels and shake him already? Damn.
Let him go through his process.
Well, yeah, okay. There's logic there.
Wait, what?
Not only blind, but unfair.
Yeah.
So, which one?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it would be the oldest daughter.
Right.
All right.
Now that I'm alone with you, I have no idea what to say. Yep.
Ooh, he swore.
Nope, it's true.
Number 2, I saw Gone Girl, and I'm a little afraid.
Well, yes. Yes, I can see that.
I've never seen that. I'm going to watch that.
Oh, yes, you must. I believe you will like it.
Shouldn't he have asked the father for her hand first?
No point if she's not interested. She's got to accept first, then he'll ask the families.
There we go.
Right. Oh, for fuck's sake! Hurry up and get him married and get him out. Jeez.
Well, the other thing is he earns £5,000 a year, so he's rich.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great shot.
Yeah.
So, I wonder how much that is like in modern equivalent.
What year is this supposed to be?
I don't know.
What is it? Late 17, early 1800s?
Yeah, something like that. Mid 17s. This is during the late 18th century.
Well, I looked, and immediately my Google went to 1813. My phone is listening. All right. Let me see.
Be 5,000 pounds. 5,000 pounds. Oh, okay.
According to Google, it will be worth approximately 121,100. I'm sorry, 129. 121,190.63 cents.
Well, Curtis is saying 5,000 pounds in 1800 is equivalent to the purchasing power of about 535,213 pounds today, an increase of about 530,000 over 225 years. So that's that's pretty good
numbers.
That's some pretty good dollars.
What do we do? Frame.
Lady Catherine de Bourgh, she is pissed.
It's like, what did I do?
I like how she dodges the questions.
No one else ever bothers to stand up to you, yo cow.
Yeah.
If she's hearing the birds chirping, it's very early morning.
Yes, it is. Very, very astute to pick up on that. That's exactly why they would add such a sound effect in a movie like this. It conveys that she's basically been up all night.
When they filmed this scene, the entire cast was there to watch.
Wow.
What's so special about this scene?
Just watch.
His hero shot.
Yep, exactly.
The director basically said, "This is your hero shot." It's like the flowing coat coming across the misty morning.
Exactly.
I'm coming to get you, Barbara.
Elizabeth. Yeah, she kind of figured that.
Gee, when that happens, I usually, tuck them under my shirt. And,
Yes.
warm them up for Troy.
A little peek behind the curtain of the Pacelli household, folks.
That's what all married people do.
Yep.
She's like, I'm engaged.
Well, engaged to be engaged.
Yeah.
Oh, so he did ask for her hand.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Maintaining eye contact.
Oh, that's altogether different.
Yeah.
Oh, well, in that case.
Well, he built that hospital.
Yeah. Wouldn't be the first time.
They just keep the little giggling girl away.
Yeah, I know, right?
She only really giggles with the other one. Since
Yeah.
the other one's away.
And he's like, she actually loves him, not
Yeah.
just I like
Yeah.
him.
Which is a big thing back then.
I love that attitude. Perfect, Curtis. Very good.
He has a big head.
Yes.
Yeah. He was a big guy.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
Luna, that's where the British version of this ended.
Oh.
This scene here was for American audiences. God, that's divine.
Uh,
That's really sweet.
yeah. Nice. Nice.
Mrs. Darcy. I love this movie.
It is a good one. That is true.
It is.
Dun, 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 dun. Just love the casting. the music, the direction, the sort of. I mean, yeah. To me, I would give 5 stars because they do something that very few movies can do that are based on a book. It made it all work. I mean, yeah, there's a lot that's in the book that's not here, but everything that needed to be in a 2-hour movie was here.
Yeah.
And when you don't have 6 hours to watch the the miniseries, and you just need that little bit of Elizabeth and Darcy fix. It's nice to sit down with this and visit it. I'm gonna have to watch the other one again one day. I watched it a couple years ago. I haven't watched it since. Dun, 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 dun. So, what you guys think?
I liked it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad you did. I like I said, it's always kind of scary to show. Like I said, we're so used to watching like more genre films here,
Yeah.
or something, and then to bring in something like this and Emma, was a risk. But I'm like, lots of different movies out there, and you can really find some good stuff. And this was mine. I like to share it, just like you shared Gamers last week.
Oh yeah.
I would, I might not have ever really watched that, but I'm so glad I saw it. I sent Troy and Annette a picture this week. I pulled out my old D&D. It's in a briefcase where I used to carry my stuff, and I pulled out all my old dice, old and chipped away and mismatched and everything. Clicked a picture of it and sent it to Troy and Annette just to say, I had to go through my stuff a little bit and just kind of look at it. Remembering the old days. Geekfex is the first time I've watched a screen adaptation of Pride and Prejudice, and I didn't fall asleep.
My favorite Mr. Darcy will always be Colin Firth.
Colin Firth is kind of everybody's Darcy, but I gotta give it to Matthew Macfadyen. I thought he was a fantastic Darcy, and they got to actually work with you. They've actually talked to you because they worked on. There was a film about the World War II thing that they did. I can't remember what it was called now. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
I think it was on Netflix.
Oh, Band of Brothers?
No, it was about they had a dead body to distract the Germans, to make them think that.
Well, I don't know about a movie, but I know the real world analog for that. Yeah.
But yeah, they did it together, and when they were there, they were talking about what it was like. It's like they both, still to this day, people will go, Mr. Darcy, to both of them. But I'm sure more so for him.
I mean, this fellow played a decent Mr. Darcy.
Oh yeah,
I give him kudos for that.
He's a really good one.
He also had that same kind of standoffishness that Colin Firth has when he's playing one of those roles.
Right.
And then but then you see that tender side that you don't expect to see.
Right.
Yeah. It's Operation Mincemeat was the film.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And really good film if anybody wants to ever get around to it. It's about just trying to see if I can find that.
That's one of those stories where, based on a true story, and the true story is every bit as mind-blowing as the whatever they come up with in the film would imply.
Yeah, great. I mean, got a great cast: Colin Firth, Matthew Macfadyen, Kelly MacDonald, Penelope Wilton, who was also in this film. Jason Isaacs, Mark Gaddis. You see, I mean, you know, they cross paths a lot, but it's kind of neat when you get to find out a little bit like that.
Yeah.
So what do we got going on this week, guys? I mean, I know tomorrow. I think the first up would be deleted scenes. What you got going on tomorrow, deleted?
Yes, tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, I will be joining Outlaw Bill for Western Cinema Presents, and we're watching a movie from this year called The Unholy Trinity with Pierce Brosnan and Samuel L. Jackson.
Ooh, cool.
That film can currently be found on Amazon Prime. Later on that night, 7:30, I will be conducting a member stream. So if there's anybody here in the chat who's a member on my channel, 7:30 Eastern, and it's going to be a Q&A session. I'm going to let whoever wants to come on kind of take over the conversation, ask whatever question they want, short of getting my channel yeeted. So do that. And later on,
if it's just members, would anybody else really know?
I don't know. How does YouTube do that sort of thing? Can they get you for something that happened on a member stream?
Interesting.
Probably not, but
why risk it?
Yeah,
right, exactly.
So, and later on that night, of course, obviously with the member stream, no unscripted this week, and no reserved seats this week because I'm going to do something a little different. I am trying out a new program that I am calling the Perfect Album Side, and it's going to be about a half hour, 40 minutes long or so. It's going to be a karaoke show. I'm going to come on, do 5 or 6 songs, and if people like it, I'll do more of them. If not, then okay, I get other stuff. So, that's what I got tomorrow.
Okay, and then at 9 p.m. tomorrow night, Geeky Geezers on Age of Boomers channel, of course, with Troy joining in. Got a preview for us?
Our first in remembrance is going to be Cracker Barrel, but that will also be our good old days. We are going to talk about apparently the DCEU or DCU or whatever they're calling it these days, doing a little bit of backtracking on the character of Jor-El as they move to the digital medium.
I'm sorry. Were you aware of the change to Peacemaker? Season 1?
No, I had not. I still need to look into that because I've been getting enough information about swinging wangs that I didn't have time to look into anything beyond that. But yeah. We're going to talk about the very disappointing summer box office and the downturn it seems to be taking. So that and much gaming news.
Oh yeah, Age Boomer loves the gaming stuff.
Yes, he does.
And Monday night at Last Call member night at the help me.
Monday night, members night at the movies.
Members night at the movies.
Honestly, don't feel bad about it, Al, because I'm not 100% certain myself. So I kind of waffle back and forth on that myself. Yeah,
I've really christened it with a 100%. This is the name.
Yeah.
But I got one or.
I actually don't. I didn't get a poll up this week, and so I'm probably going to have to just pull something, probably based on stuff that's been going on recently. I'll see. I'm sure it's going to be fun, and I'm sure the members will love it.
Okay, Tuesday night at the. Do you have a mystery movie this week?
No mystery movies this week.
Okay, so live at Sparkwood 21, going a little animated this week, I hear.
We are, yeah. Somehow, Mr. Burns has returned. We are going to be watching the 2-part Simpsons Who Shot Mr. Burns episode.
Wow, that was a classic. I remember when that
Yes,
was. I remember when that was out. So that'll be, and it ties into Twin Peaks. Was it like a story similarity kind of thing?
A little bit. I mean, it homages a bunch of different pop cultural things. It's more of an homage to the whole Who Shot JR, but they definitely homage Twin Peaks, especially in the second episode, and some other. Yeah, that's kind of how Simpsons is. Homaging things. So,
and then after that, the next episode of Blake 7.
Yep, the next episode is Star Drive. Apparently, the crew is having a little problem with the Star Drive on Slave, and they may be stuck unless they can get a new one. And the best option they have available to them would come from someone who is working with an opposing team. So these guys just can't catch a break, I swear.
And that would lead us into a Wednesday. Anything on a Wednesday? Anybody got anything on a Wednesday?
I don't think so. I think there's a number of people in our burgeoning community that are starting to eye Wednesdays, but no one's picked up the gauntlet and run with it. Did I just mix my metaphors there? You know what I mean.
Run with the gauntlet.
Yeah, exactly.
Not run the gauntlet, just run with the gauntlet.
Right. Throw down the gauntlet, pick it up, and run.
Pick it up, run with it. That's funny.
Well, when your mother won't give you the carriage, what choice do you have?
That is true. And of course, before we do this, remember every day at 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Central, Liquid Lunch.
Oh, right.
Always,
Thank you. Yeah.
always a great way to start the afternoon and take that little break from work. Thursday, of course, Thursday things.
My special guest on Thursday will be Wilkie's Movies and Music.
Awesome. Awesome. I won something on his channel this
yes,
week.
You did. So Congratulations.
Happy. Yeah.
Do you want to tell him the story from your point of view, Netter?
Oh yeah. So, he had a drawing for Casper, which for some reason I thought it was like a new movie, and so I put in for the drawing, and I'm looking closer. I'm like, oh, I already have this one. So I deleted my comment where I put in the, what was it, #C, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
But when he did the drawing thing, I saw my name was still in there. And I'm looking at the little wheel spinning around going, don't choose me, don't choose me, don't choose me, don't choose me. Because I figured if I got chosen, I was going to tell him to redraw because I already have the movie.
Well, I was listening, and I originally was like, well, I have a whatever MP4 version of it, not it's not a great copy of it. And I was listening, and he says, well, I'm getting ready to spin. It's like I only got 3 people, and I'm like, 3? I was like, well, heck, I'm going for a month. And so he says, oh, I got a 4th one at the last minute. That was me.
Yeah.
so
wow.
I won. I was like, all right. So I've already redeemed it and everything like that. So
awesome. Good.
Kind of fun. So yeah, check out Wilkie's. You never know when he might have something like that happening. So that leads us. Do you have a weekend review after Netter this week? And that when you have a weekend review deleted?
Yes, I do. Let's coming attractions will
Coming
be
attractions.
at 11:30 p.m. Eastern. As always, and earlier that day, Action Theater,
Oh, that's
Outlaw
right.
Bill and myself. That's at 4:30 Eastern, and we are going to be watching Takashi Miike's 13 Assassins.
Got like a samurai month going, right?
We do.
Cool. That leads us into Friday. Friday, Films with Friends. I have no idea because someone hasn't gotten back to me yet.
Yeah, we have to. I was thinking about that
Now,
backstage.
I
got
want
a couple ideas.
I want to say something here. I'm not going to. It's not going to be this movie because of what I'm going to say now. Curtis Selby saying, and if y'all want something completely different, after this stream, I'm doing a watch party of another great romance movie, Zardoz. I was gonna throw Zardoz down if Deleted Scenes hadn't gotten back to me by like tomorrow.
There you go.
To get it up. So Zardoz is off the block. May still show up next year. Let's not let's not worry, because we can always watch films more than once. And Zardoz is on my list to watch again. I can't do it tonight. I'm running on fumes now as it is, but Zardoz was I was seriously thinking, let's put that one we can put in the mix. So I have no idea what the movie is going to be on Friday. Keep an eye out for at my channel. We'll do it. Me and the lead will figure something out. I got a few ideas, but Zardoz went out the window when I just saw that Curtis Selby was going to show it. It's like, well, there was my backup. Anyway, it'll be something, and it'll be fun and entertaining, and drop on by and just watch a movie with us. And then after we watch the movie, you can go to Last Call with Troy Pacelli, where Troy will be getting drunk on whatever drink he tells us about on Liquid Lunch, which he will of course partake of at 10 o'clock that night and get drunk, and Agent Boomer will try to keep him on track. But do you got anything special going on this week? I like the way I did that. I thought it was funny.
Well, obviously, the way the karaoke stream went, didn't have a chance to talk to Boomer because he had to leave early. Well, not early. We went.
Oh, that's right.
late.
Yeah, he had to get up early. Yeah.
So he had to get up for work. So I haven't had a chance to kind of cover that with him. But we'll probably iron it out tomorrow, and I'll let you guys know throughout the week.
I like the learning about the drink. That you're doing on the Friday. I like the Friday drink history thing. I really because I love stuff like that. And so
that was Netter's idea. I got to give her all the credit on that one.
That was a great call. That's a lot of fun. And I had, because you had rye or bourbon. I'm like, is there a difference really?
And
there is.
Once we get the bar area cleaned off, he's going to be showing how to make the drink as well as talking about it.
That's actually something I was thinking about. It's like one day you got to do the mixology thing,
It's like, unfortunately, we don't have access to the bar to set up a camera for him. I have to clean up that area.
I can very, very easily get that done. It's going to be running the. I'm really going to have to change my whole setup here if I'm going to do that. So I gotta think that through.
Well, what we probably have to do is use my laptop because it's portable. After I get a new fan.
We'll come up with
something. I got an idea here. Just go with me. You can film it yourself doing it, and then you could just have the close up someone's cooking, but you're doing the mixology thing. And then you do the voiceover of the describing what you're doing. And then you just show the video. And what you could is you could have a day where you could crank out, although you'd have a lot of drinks floating around. Never mind. But I mean, just an idea, Can
you see me getting to Last Call? I've been filming.
I've been filming for the next 5 weeks. But
I got
was like, yeah, that's not gonna work.
I got 23 videos done today. I have no idea how much I've drunk.
But like I say, it would save you from like redoing the setup. You would just have, maybe just find a little camera that you do with your phone.
Yeah.
Just an idea. Just
good idea.
I thought
No,
of
good
just
idea.
a second there. But so yeah, that's gonna be last call. And then of course, next Saturday at 10 p.m. I'm assuming it's 10 p.m. unless it's a long film.
Well, 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern.
Right.
What we watching on
It's a movie
Netters?
with Kevin Costner called Hidden Figures.
It's
right,
Hidden Figures.
right.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I've been wanting
I
to
know
watch
I'm
that.
supposed to still be in my F's, or I'm sorry, G's and F's. But I've wanted to see this film for a while, so I kind of bumped it up.
It's her show.
Your channel.
Yeah, she can go out of order if she wants to.
Yeah, because let's see. Wait, in fact, I just sent Troy the list, but for the rest of the year for me, because I should be going into still staying in the G's, but I'm like, it's gonna take forever to get to H, because I won't get into H until February of next year, so I bumped it up.
Fair enough.
Wow.
Really want to see this film.
A lot of
I've
G
seen
movies.
a bunch of different snippets of it, and I am so intrigued by it. I want to see this.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
you haven't seen it all the way through either.
No, I've only seen the snippets.
I've been wanting to see it because I think I'm like you. I've seen those scenes on the shorts on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it really is like, man, this looks really cool. And I've never had a chance to see it. I've known about it. And I know the history of it, but I've never sat to watch the movie. So I'm looking forward to it. So next week, Hidden Figures, a great little piece of history, and so yeah, that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So deleted scenes. You got any final words that you would like to impart upon the masses?
All right. Well, as I always say at the end of every show, of course, first off, thank you, Al and Troy and Netter, for allowing me to join you this evening.
Always welcome.
I do want to thank everybody who was in the chat, both in YouTube and Cosme. Hope you enjoyed the show. Do want to remind anybody who might be coming upon this broadcast later on that this was a commentary track only. Don't yell at us. Yell at YouTube. Maybe they'll change their minds on the copyright stuff.
If they got this far,
here live.
They are. Yeah. If they got this far, they were seriously looking for
if you got this far, hope you enjoyed the show. Still, the film can be found on HBO Max and, of course, DVD and Blu-ray, and I'm sure probably 4K by now. Who knows? As I always say, from HQ in all points, north, south, east, west, and beyond. Good night. Take care. Stay strong. Be safe and healthy. Be careful who you marry or don't marry. I guess stay away from that Wickham guy. He's in trouble.
Watch out for the Lydias too, guys.
Right.
Yeah. Because if you've ever read the book Death Comes to Pemberley, they get into some mischief. Okay. Because this is how we win. There we go.
I was waiting for that. I was like, who's going to say it?
He said the thing. He said the thing.
He said the thing. And Troy, any final words, promotions, or anything like that?
Yeah, nothing that we haven't already covered, other than to say thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I love this whole concept of films with friends, because the films are better when you're watching with friends. And what are friends but family that has chosen to be in your life?
Mm-hmm. And of course, we always let Netter finish it out, so I'll go next. I would like to thank everyone for joining in tonight. All my Al pals, I love having you here. I'm so glad that you put up with my little obsession with romance films sometimes. And by the way, in 2 weeks, we're going to watch the exact same movie, but we're going to be throwing zombies into the mix to see how things might change. So Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies in 2 weeks. But until then, keep an eye out for my 10-word reviews. I got one up today for Honey Don't. I've got one up for Americana, and a twofer of Nobody 1 and Nobody 2, and New Red Sonja, and so on and so forth. Sketch is a really good one you guys might want to catch. But I'm just so happy you guys are with us. So happy to have Deleted here. And of course, Troy and Netter, thank you always for being here. Take care of everyone out there. Had a little family tragedy this week. I don't want to go into anything more. Lost a cousin this week, and it hit you. Just let everyone know how much you appreciate them, because you never really know. But just have a beautiful Sunday, a lovely week ahead. And of course, no one says this better than Netter. Netter, in your own indomitable style. Yeah, that'll work. Indomitable style. Please take us out.
Like abominable. Like
the abominable style.
Yeah.
That's mutant enemy.
Y'all know what I always say. We can talk amongst ourselves, and that's all well, good, and fun. But it is so much more fun when you guys are joining us in the chat and you're dropping the comments, questions, trivia, being goofy, whatever it may be. And it doesn't feel like we're separated by miles or continents in some cases. It feels like we're all hanging out in our family room, passing popcorn, having a great time. And you guys, you know you're not just our friends. You are our family. We love you guys, and we appreciate you so very much. And what's really great is when other people come to visit and they see our family and they're like, wow, I wish like my community had this. I'm always inviting people in. You want to be a part of a warm, dare I say, loving community? Yeah. You're always welcome to join us. So thank you for being here. Thank you for encouraging us. Thank you for being a part of our family. And until next time, remember your Ozma.
Yep.
Good night and God bless.
Thank you, guys. God bless you all. Take care. And always find something fun to watch.